Oshe. 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 Sama baby. Good morning. Everybody, good morning. Oh. Hmm. Agege. Gabriel, where they stay, Agege. Anyway, uh, conversation plenty. Conversation plenty. You see, you know what they pain me inside this thing? Is the hypocrisy. Is the hypocrisy. Earlier on, we're talking about Bobrisky winning best dressed woman award. Women begin vex. Say, I had so many people on my life that time. Hey, Daddy Freeze, you know what it's like? Does he know what it's like? Eh, he does not. He does not do period. He cannot carry belly. He cannot go through menopause. My question is, was it a menopause competition? Was it a menopause competition or a period competition or a hormonal competition? They say, who dress pass? They say, who dress pass? Everybody begin beef. You see, at the end of the day, me, I go always talk one thing. I don't support any of them and I don't support their way of life. But do you know how many of your pastors are sitting comfortably on that table and you gather every day? When I first mentioned the influencer, where I no could mention anybody name, una begin defend them. As you hear Bobrisky, una begin bash them. It just shows that you are all you have problems. You don't your problem is not the sin, it's who is committing it. And that's why Nigeria can never be better than the way it is. You don't care. It's not, my problem is there are some of your faves that are going to come out as this and you will protect them, but it is because you don't like Bobrisky. Then you come out and bash Bobrisky. Can we bash everybody that is doing it or leave everybody that is doing it? Can we just do that? You were watching this live. No, this person's slander will be tolerated. No, this slander will be tolerated. Really? Why are you slandering Bobrisky? I'm asking you. Why are you slandering Bobrisky? Many of you, you will go abroad and you'll be their slaves just to get passports. How many of you, the way they live for America, if you know say now your mama born you, if you know say now your mama carry your belly, no be say she thief you for hospital maternity ward. All of you that are living in America, I dare you, post time, say Agege bad, post time for your page. See whether you wake up tomorrow and meet a job. Hypocrites. Post them. Forget these comedians within Nigeria. Many of you are going to be turned back from Canada because of waiting you they tweet about Agege people. They not born your mama, forget you. They not born your papa well. Make you tweet them. You will post it because you are in the slums of Ajegunle. Post the nonsense you want to post. Nobody will do you anything. No talk Agege, no Kodam. Talk am true. If you know say na your mama born you, if you know say na your papa bola hon, he take give your mama belle, take born you. Post am. See wetin person talk here. Oh. Say I've been kicked out of work on the claim that I said I don't support Agege people. You see, let me tell you something here. We are the most, I think social media has done Nigeria more bad than good. Because the evil, I don't meet many countries before. I never see country where wicked like us. I'm not making it up. 2 pastors are doing the same evil. Because you like one and you don't like the other, you overlook the evil of one and you call out the evil of the other. Typical Nigerians. Timi Dakolo wife come out the other day. 9 Chude use take blue. Say Chude they do interview today. Now where it starts from be that. He carry her go inside church setting. They set everything up. Make it look very, very dramatic. The girl come talk say they do am this, they do am this, they do am this. Everybody begin shout. Say when they go carry Fato Ibo, when they go cut in head. Oh. Anything where they like, when they do to Fato Ibo, they shout. Fato Ibo carry and go cut. They tell Dakolo wife, say make he pay Fato Ibo 1 million naira. Everybody quiet. It not reach 6 months. The same people that were fighting Fato Ibo, one of their favorite celebrities, one girl come out say the celebrity do am the same thing wey Busola talk say Fato Ibo do am. Before you know it, nobody talk, everybody quiet. I reached out to some celebrities that the energy that you had when you people were fighting Fato Ibo, because I don't like Fato Ibo does not like me. After that day, he don't drag me, I don't drag him. Anyway, I say I will continue dragging ourselves. My problem is the hypocrisy. I reached out to one female celebrity, one particular female that came to fight on my page. I said, why are you not fighting your guy? He did the same thing, or they're accusing him of the same thing. It's just that this your guy, they even have more evidence. They begin to talk, say the girl now will show. I say, They defend the other one. Say she's a married woman. What does she have to lose to come out? The other girl, she should keep quiet. She's an Olosho. So if she be Olosho, must they force her? Make una follow me talk this matter. Oh. Make una follow me talk this matter. Because let me tell you something. Once people dislike you, they are going to mess your life up. And the last time this thing happened historically, it was Christ. They brought out 2 Jesus. Jesus ton Baraban. Translated to transliterated to English as Jesus Barabbas, and Yesun ton legomenon Christon, transliterated as Jesus that is known as the Messiah. And they brought him to the crowd and they said, pick one. And they picked their fave, who was a criminal. I'm going somewhere with this message. They picked their fave, who was a criminal. Someone said she had evidence. I doubt. She had a story. They could have run evidence if they wanted to, did they? They tossed the story aside, frustrated her life. The support they gave Timi Dakolo's wife was not the support they gave the woman. All the celebs stood beside Timi Dakolo's wife. Everybody got up and supported her. Was that the way everybody... I don't know. When they asked me, I told you how the judgment to come out. I come from a family of lawyers. The small law where I sabi. I told you, who remembers that? I told you, I said, this thing will be thrown out of court for lack of evidence. I was looking at it. I said, this is a civil suit. Why? As in, it was just funny to me. Everybody was telling me, shut up, shut up, shut up. They abuse me. When judgment come out, I sit down with you, I say, oh, did I not tell you people? You are saying that one had no evidence. What proper evidence did Busola show the court? I'm asking you. You see, this style of once you like someone, they can never be wrong, and once you dislike someone, they can never be right, is dangerous. Change it. Once you like someone, that person can never be wrong. Another very good example is Peter Obi versus Tinubu. Everything where I go talk to them. Anybody will go vex, make it vex. I'm not saying Peter Obi is not a good person, but he has issues. He was Abacha's, the head of Abacha's port when Abacha was president. Tinubu was fighting Abacha. Peter Obi was working with Abacha. You cannot have worked and managed the port under Abacha and your hands will be 100% clean. It's not possible. Obedience don't want to hear. As long as Peter Obi, he can never go wrong. They have started now. Look at one of them. He call himself deep human. As they follow you talk like this, madman where they stay there around about the mountain mama now. They bench mama. The mama go born another Olori Buruku join them. You go come they deal with them. You go look for how they go take block them. Ewúrẹ́ ló kù kó fún ìyá ẹ̀ lóyún, ọmọ òbúkọ òṣì olórí burúkú. Ẹni tọ́lọ́run yọ̀ǹda ọpọlọ fún. Àló máa ráre ikú ni ó máa wọnú gbó ni. Ẹ̀hànà ló máa dì. Gba rapture. Ẹ̀gbọ́n wèrè dànù. Can I continue the rest of you that have decided to have sense? There is nothing Tinubu wants to do for Nigerians. Nigerians will fight him. And there's nothing Peter Obi wants to not do. No human being is perfect. Tinubu has his good sides and his bad sides. Same thing with Peter Obi, has his good sides and his bad sides. I don't need you to like me. I don't need you to like me. In fact, dislike me. God will send me this message. Now don't they protect me, the conscience, and I ain't go continue to protect me. Would you them at last thing? Somebody say Gen Z no fit sabi who Obi be. Since Tinubu has come into power, he has made some mistakes. He has achieved a few things. You can see that that man is struggling to try to make this Nigeria better. You have no idea the uphill task in front of him. But because you have chosen to dislike him, since he's not your favorite and you like, you will bash him till he leaves. Frustrate him. Thank God he doesn't cuckoo send you people on the internet. I'm just praying that one day you not wake up and say that he has just locked the whole internet. Make you go to shout for your mama balcony, whether people for your street will hear you. I've given you 3 instances. Three instances when 2 Nigerians will do the same thing. But because you don't like one of them, you will see that one person as evil. A lot of people don't like Bobrisky. I don't have anything against Bobrisky. This Agege boy, they say na him. They say no be him. They say resemble him. They say no resemble him. Nothing concern me. Nothing concern me. This one don't come back again. Okay, rapture in 2nd page. Any life where you like, bring a good bring. Someone said Peter Obi was in the banking sector, rising to be the youngest bank CEOs. Ask me again who destroyed the Nigerian dollar. Is your banking CEOs. If you want to give Peter Obi any plus, please don't bring bank CEO inside. We all know how the banks made their money. Don't even talk about what he did in Anambra. Don't mention bank. We all know the racket that went on in all Nigerian banks. So just keep quiet. Let it go. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. This conversation is not about Obi or Tinubu. But if you cannot see any good in what Tinubu has done since he's coming and all you see is bad, you are part of Nigeria's problems. Someone say call Peter Obi name and see Peter Obi is not an angel. I've called him 50 times. Classy Jews woman. There's nothing classy about you. Olosho Lori Buruku. You should be by the side of the road if not for the rain. Go and do the profession you inherited from your mother and your mother's mother. You should be shouting pss, 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 BJ, BJ, the way your mother shouted it 5 years ago. KHIV to Paye Lori Buruku. And that's the same job you will hand over to your child. Jadan Lori live me. Honorable Falegon, how are you doing? You dare come to my live and threaten me. I'm not in one of those moods. So once I'm in this mood, just avoid me. Just log out of my live and go and watch another person live. You don't get DSTV. Because my live, they free. Pay for DSTV subscription. Go and watch. Baba, I go cost you, cost your mama, cost your pikin. If you can't enter my life, so just they go. Not look for my trouble. Once I'm in this mood, avoid me. I don't put disclaimer. Avoid me. Ego. Pour for your body. Some people rapture because, Sally, my sister, how you dey? Some people rapture go just be quiet. Some go collect, go. My problem with Nigeria is not the sin, it is the hypocrisy. As I sit down like this, do you know how many of your gospel musicians are Gabriels that live in Agege? Do you know how many of your pastors? I dey talk am this morning. One very popular young pastor, they in name na Gabriel, and he dey live for Agege. He's one of the most popular, you know him. They don't go open like 50 pages. He dey stay for Agege. But you see, you have always been used to choosing who you like and who you dislike. And I pray that your children are not eaten by this monster you people are raising. Because your children are not going to have the covering that you have, the hypocrisy that you've built, the army of Twitter and Instagram warriors that you have raised. Your children are not going to have that power. And this monster, this dragon that you people have built will come back and bite your children. Someone said, instead of choosing who can do it, they choose who they like. It's their way of life. It's their way of life. And no matter how we try to explain this to you, to explain the danger therein, the cognitive dissonance that has held your parents back from being great is going to hold you back too. Have you ever sat down to ask yourself why your parents were not great? Why, once they work, retire, you must feed them? Because of this same cognitive dissonance that they've passed over to you people. They inherited it and they have passed it. You have inherited it and you will pass it to your children. Until the day you wake up and start to reason, the day you wake up and start to think, the day you wake up and throw away your hypocrisy. Let me tell you, more than sin, God hates hypocrisy. And the Bible is full of examples. The sinner, the tax collector, and the Pharisee were both praying. And the Pharisee looked up and said, I'm a sinner. While the Pharisee said, after exalting himself, he said, thank God I'm not like this tax collector here. What did Christ say? He said, the one that was a sinner went home fulfilled. God didn't like his sin, but he saw through the other one's hypocrisy. A hypocrite is worse than a sinner, because you are committing that same sin and you are hiding to commit it. At least the other one, they sin in own sin publicly. We had a conversation earlier on, and a lot of people were talking about Bobrisky. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Someone said, is it true that Jesus was back. First of all, there was nobody called Jesus. Ever. Jesus is Oyinbo people's invention. Jews don't have J in their alphabet. And there was no J even in English until 400 years ago. His name was Yahushua. So if you're talking about fake, let's start with the Jesus first. That's where the fake, the name first is fake. You're going to talk about it was white. Oyinbo people, the Middle East. Please not to leave ourselves, John, tell ourselves the truth. So we were talking about Portable and Bobrisky earlier on. And one guy came and said there was nothing that Bobrisky did wrong. I wish I could bring the guy. Who remembers the guy? Brother, if you were the one that was with us, if you were the one that was with us, please raise your hand. I want to bring you back. And everybody was bashing this brother. Please, where is he? Where is he? That's our brother. Where is he? I want to bring you back. Brother, where are you? Ah, man. And I told the guy that I'll come back. Oh. The brother that called Bobby babe. Please, help me find the guy. See, Big Spence don't turn out to ethnic something. I say that Yoruba guy. Yes, that's him. African Mafia. I'm not sure if you can see me.
Hi, Daddy Freeze.
Send me a request, brother. Hi,
Sorry?
Tolu. What's that your other part of your name? Honeycomb?
Honeykey.
Honeykey, where did you get it from?
It's
Come, nobody the person who defined this now. Boss,
Dutch.
why you tell us in
Is it Dutch or German? It's German.
It's this guy now. Nobody this guy did this now.
No, it's not this brother.
Please, my sister, talk to me, Jerry. I was looking for that guy that came the first time.
I remember him, the guy that was wearing white.
Yes. What's his name?
I can't remember his name.
Okay, what is your take, my dear sister? Let's pick it up from there.
So, the brother was. I agree with the brother. What the brother was saying then. The brother said it wasn't Bob's fault. It was the fault of the people that gave him the award. That Bob went for an event, and they gave him an award, and why wouldn't he take it? Would he reject it and say, no, I'm not going to take the award because I'm not biologically trying to say it's not because I'm not a cis woman. That's the correct term.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't his fault. Bob was he was like, Portable should have addressed the people that gave him the award, not the person that received the award, which made sense, So yeah, I agree with him. That's my take as well. I think, and I think if they were going to give an award of best dressed female from the other to play devil's advocate as well, they should have maybe created, if they wanted to give, because there were other men there dressed as women as well. It wasn't just Bob. Bob is actually even a trans, but there were other men at that event. I saw videos of a man that was dressed, just regular cross-dressing men, not, transition men or anything, just regular cross-dressing men. And they were there dressed as female. And, so it means that award could have as well gone to them. They would have made or given the award of best dressed person. If they said best dressed person, it wouldn't have gotten so much controversy. It would have just been, okay, that's the best dressed person. But when you say male and female category, and then where do you put the people that are in between? You can then that's where all the controversy is coming from. I think that they should have created their own category and say, trans, or just like they have what's it called? Beauty pageants, right? Back in the day, they used to have these days with the way the Western
My
world is
question
going.
for you is, since women want to be equal to men, why
What, trans men?
no
Trans women?
any men, whether not trans women or normal women, all women want to be equal to men nowadays. So why do they want separate beauty pageants? I want no. I'm just being devil's advocate here.
Well, you see, just like football, you see, men and women are not the same.
But
and we cannot
one
be
of
the
the
same.
arguments is that they are the same.
You're talking about the feminism, the feminist movement.
Yes.
And saying, oh,
the average Nigerian woman now believes that she's equal to her man. So if you believe you are equal to a man, why can't a man compete in your pageant? Am I wrong?
Well, if the man is identifying as a woman, then I can see where that thought process would come from and say, oh, since we are dragging the male role, we might as well drag the female role as well.
Because whether you like it or not, Bobrisky dressed better than many of the women that went there. And I think that is a bone of contention.
Yeah, that's why that guy said he's a babe, and like that he wouldn't categorize Bob as a man anyways, that he would categorize Bob as a babe. But you have a point to say if Bob, since he went there as a woman, but to be honest, none of this is Bob's fault. The category is divided into two, men and women, and he went under women. So you can't really blame him for taking a woman's award since he went as a woman. If there were women that went there as men, I think they should also be able to take the man's best dressed male award as well.
Yes, no.
Yes. Someone said, who invited Bob?
Whoever invited him, you see, that's not the point right now. The point is, I don't know, it's hard to, I don't support all these colored people. Somebody said,
rainbow people.
Somebody said, Kemi G said that the freeze is also being paid to push this agenda. Let's wake up. Barapcho.
What agenda?
Don't mind, they mind Mumu people. Everything to them na agenda. What Mumu? Because I've sat down, I've thought about it. Person win award. Best dressed female. We look the cloth where he wear. The cloth fine. I'm not supporting them or what they believe in. But I'm alarmed at Nigerians' hypocrisy. Because when I don't like them, I don't begin bash them up and that. Okay? You are entitled to your opinion. My anger was that guy that came here and was talking. Why were you bashing the guy? Now your opinion. That's why they find the guy now, but the guy no Greek come. And nobody want talk put for this matter. Everybody they hide.
That is a very controversial topic. People, nobody wants to say, oh, so that they support that, saying they're supporting, the colored community, that color rainbow community, and nobody wants to say, oh, we're against them, because if you say you're against them publicly and you want to go to America, you want to go to UK, you're applying for visa, you're going to embassy. If
so
somebody
is that not the hypocrisy?
Sorry?
I said, is that not the hypocrisy we're talking about?
That's the hypocrisy, because we all want to go to these countries, but we don't want to play by their own rules. It's hypocritical. I agree. Because CBDM, if somebody means him, apart from even taking him to having him arrested, what they would have done is send letters to all the embassies that he would potentially want to go to and post video and send videos of where he's bashing the rainbow community. That is automatic. That's a reason to deny his application.
Hello, Daddy First.
Hello, brother. How are you doing? What is your take on the matter?
I'm doing good. Well,
Greet
what I
Tolu.
would say,
Tolu Honky.
Honey and key.
Honey and key.
this evening here.
Go ahead.
Okay. You know, what I'm going to say is that about this VBN and Bobrisky, I won't say he talks too much.
Which of them?
One.
All of them talk a lot.
The BBM or VDM. You know, I've been following the thing online from America here. I've been seeing it online, just been seeing what's going on. You know, but what I would say is not his business. Bobrisky everybody get mouth to talk. Everybody gets waiting they want be for life. Everybody gets waiting they want to. So you coming out and be castigating somebody saying this one is this one is that, it's not your business. You won't travel, come out from Nigeria, you will travel and you castigate all this kind of thing. You know?
Mm-hmm.
When they hold the word, top people will hold the word. Now you can't fight them now. No. So to me, I just feel that maybe they have their own beef. They get their own beef. Because I don't see what thing concern you. This one thought say one tongue woman. You go live and make a tongue woman. If the government won't catch her, make the government go catch her. If government say you don't want catch her, make they free her. So you coming out to come and be saying that this one don't leave man, don't leave woman, don't go join woman. Me say no. You can't see what people are doing. It's none of your business. They choose to live the life they want to live.
Babenchi.
Mm-hmm.
You might not agree with it.
If he say he won't go do BBN, na in business, na in body. When he old, na him go hear him.
Na him go hear him,
True.
What's your business, man? Put your mouth. Me, I dey like when him say, man, they told me, man, they put mouth for waiting concern, and they put mouth for waiting no concern you. Make him come and make him just mention all those kind of things for America. I don't call you. It's your business.
No, that's hate. That's hate speech right there.
Yeah,
H-A-T-E. Don't say it. Don't say it.
That's what I said.
H-A-T-E. I'm struggling already.
They have an issue going on between them. Because it was personal. Now you coming out to be insulting politicians, insulting governors, insulting these people is very, very bad.
Hi, Daddy First.
Hello, Yahaya. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, sir. Good evening. Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Hello.
Hi. I disagree with the man here. He created a niche for himself, and he needed to play by the rules. Now, there's this mistake we make. We look at countries as countries. Countries are not countries. Countries are businesses, right? And they have structures with constitution and laws and all those things guiding them. Now, when we come back to Bobrisky's issue with whatever he's doing, giving him that award was wrong by the organizers, because according to the law in Nigeria, they don't recognize him as a female. That's the first thing. So they should go for the law for the organizers, not for Bobrisky.
Okay.
Yes. Then coming back to the VDM issue. VDM, he's not so vast.
He doesn't before he talk.
No. He sometimes does his research, but he doesn't do deep research before jumping online for certain issues. And he forgets easily. That's what I think. He's not coordinated. If he was coordinated, he would know not to contradict certain things he has done in the past, which supports these people. But he doesn't coordinate. That shows you that it's either he's forgetful, or he's just not coordinated, or he's playing smart, trying to play this and play that, trying to play good cop, bad cop, just to gain the popularity, the trend, and all this, which later bites back at him. I hope you get it. So that's what I see. There was a point when he started talking about the government. I sent him a message. I say, tread carefully. I told him, I said, tread carefully. When he opened his comment section, he made certain things about the government. I told him, tread carefully. After that period, he closed it, then went to comment indirectly, anonymously, as if it wasn't me. But I said something to him. He saw it, but he, kind of closed it. So since then, I just kept quiet. Like, this guy's going to put himself in trouble because I can see the way he talks. You don't talk too much, and he talks with anger. You don't speak with anger. There's a tone in your voice when you speak.
It's passion.
It's
passion.
Yeah, it's passion, but you see, there's a way you talk when you talk professionally. You make your point known. You don't need to yell and show your muscle. Those you don't need to be that way. Speak, deliver your message. Your countenance is what people look at, not your muscle and all that. You understand? And how you deliver, not the tone of your voice like yelling. No, you just speak. Look at how I'm speaking. I'm saying some things, right? But I'm making my point. And I contradicted you as well by telling you no, but I made my point. That's how you deliver. You understand? But he doesn't do it that way. But, well, he's got himself where he's got himself into right now. So that's the issue I see.
That's how they talk. You can't really, some people, that's just how they talk. Like this.
But you need to correct it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work well.
But see, sorry to cut you. Let me say something.
Yeah.
Before you come online to speak about people, you have to make an investigation. You have to check.
Even if you check,
have to know you have to know the kind of filter that comes out from your mouth before you speak.
Even if you check and you have some concrete evidence, there are certain things you do not speak of. Just leave it. It's not your forte.
Just shut up.
But he wants to prance on everything and showing, I can talk about this, I can talk about that. Man, this is the government. They make the rules. They will just catch you and rope you and do things to you.
Shut up. They will catch you and put you. They will forget about you.
They made the rules you are playing by. So you don't play with them. Don't joke with them. So that's the issue, the thing I see on this that freeze. Bobrisky, I have nothing against him as long as the law hasn't caught up with him and he's they gave him the award. Fine, they should go and challenge those who organized the award.
Ebere just said something. She said, but if he wasn't so vocal, like so passionate about, the way he talks, you wouldn't know him. One of the things that showed him was also his passion, how he talks.
Okay, I understand. At the point, there's a way you deliver that it now becomes too much aggressive. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the attitude or no. The attitude is fine. But there's this tone and voice and the way you speak, so, like the aggressiveness. There's some aggressiveness you can see. You don't need all that. You might be muscular, but you don't need all that.
Let me not lie to you. Me, I like the BPN or what he said. I like
his concept.
Sometimes when he speaks, sometimes of things he speaks.
Yahaya, let me take you up on this.
Okay, sir.
If VDM did not, you see, he's a package. It's just like Daddy Freeze where they shake me for people. A lot of people like Daddy Freeze. They like the fact that Daddy Freeze, I don't know everything. There are some topics that I'm very sound in. There are some topics that I'm mildly sound in. There are some topics that I have ideas of. There are some topics that all I can bring to the table is my opinion. When it comes to Christian religion, Bible, I know there are very few people in Nigeria that can accurately debate me. Cars, I have strong idea. Aeroplane, I have strong idea. When it comes to Islam, when it comes to Islam and media, I have a lot of ideas. But when it comes to Islam, I know it from what I picked up over the years.
Yes.
When it comes to living in America, I can only submit my opinion. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense to you.
I get it.
So you see, when you and I saw that in VDM when he came after me over the watches issue, over the last 10 years, studies have shown that investing in, and I specify the type of, because if you remember that thing,
I listened to it.
I said investing in a stainless steel Rolex Daytona or a house in Nigeria, Lagos or Abuja, you get more returns on that watch.
True, I agree.
But you see, he came for me, and that is where you can't know everything. Me, for instance, when it comes to politics, I want to have a political debate. I will go and look for Bongo Lee. I will go and look for the cerebral minds that follow me. Bongo Lee.
Exactly. Who are familiar, common with that.
There's another person. Used to be Peter Obi, Team Peter Obi. What's the name of this guy? Oh, he's always here. He sells cars.
Peter Oyebere. Is it Peter?
No, wait, it's Peter. Okay. I'm talking about people that cerebral. You are telling me about somebody that proper cerebral people. I forgot the guy's name. Yes, you might not like Bongo Lee, but you know that Bongo Lee is a bag of brains.
I like Bongo Lee. He's
Brume, that's the guy I was looking for. Brume. Once you bring Bongo Lee, Femi, and Brume, you have APC, PDP, and Peter Obi. They will dissect it for you. Mode voice. Those are cerebral people, not people that will come and fight you for no reason because you are not supporting them. They are intelligent enough to throw their jabs fast. You understand? So it is tough. Now, I agree with a lot of the stuff. What is his name? VDM does, especially in the area of the fact that Nigeria needs, there's too much anyhow
sanitization.
Somebody needs
sanitization.
To sanitize the space. Look at church. The church don't turn to madness. Nobody is sanitizing it, and if we all keep quiet,
it will keep growing like that.
It will keep getting worse. So yes, I understand. I understand what he's about, and he's young. You have to understand that one thing young, when you are young, one thing you always lack is experience. You might have knowledge, you might have understanding. You might have revelations, you might have ideas, but you see, experience
in the field.
I am 48, he's 28. There's 20 years between us. What I've seen in the last 20 years, how I've transitioned from media to online, what I've seen,
everything
you cannot see it in 28 years. And it's not like I was living under a rock. I was from 2001 when I came to Cool FM in Lagos. I was in the eye of the media. If you remember Ayo Shonaya's documentary that he did on hip-hop music. Ayo, who remembers that documentary on Netflix?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I was right there. You see me skinny and young. I was part of the hip-hop story.
Oh. You say what's the name?
Ayo Shonaya. I don't know the name of the...
I know the name, but I haven't seen the video.
It's a documentary.
It's a documentary. So you understand, I have experience that you can't buy. And that is why the younger commentators that come out and jump on topics, you see the lack of experience. People like Solomon Bucci, they always have ideas and they jump inside an arena. But you see, they've not thought it through, they've not seen it all. So you that will always work against them. Now, is it something bad enough to destroy you. No. What is holding him back is when he's fighting with everybody.
And the problem that he faces is he's not open to other people's perspective.
He's young. You see, he's young. But does he deserve, if you ask me, does he?
Now, there's something that happened, which I read, and some people brought that up and said he deserves to be there as well. And I will bring out why. People talked about, do you remember when he made a post about this guy in one country in Africa, in West Africa, making negative post about AY, the comedian, if you remember. And the guy begging for forgiveness, not to be taken to court and be dealt with. And he was talking about, the guy should be dealt with. He should this, he should that, remember, right? Now, I read someone make a comment about that, like, now, he has done the same mistake. He said things against the government which you have no confident evidence of. Now, you are now apologizing.
You don't have to say all those kind of things to the government.
Wait, we know. But now you're now making an apology video and you expect them to accept it after you've publicly tarnished their image. Then you need reparations for that. And this is probably why he was picked, which you don't do these things, okay? Now, that's why I have no say about what he has done, because that's a grave accusation. Even if you're trying to call the attention, there are other ways. You don't go
and your attention is very expensive.
Nigeria's social media has made people forget themselves. People have forgotten that they're not in America, they're not in the UK, they're in Nigeria. Even if you cannot just say anything.
Even if you're in the US.
In the US, remember during Trump's time, people would publicly abuse Trump, abuse him, nothing would happen. That's the
what applies here doesn't apply there. But
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Nigeria's social media space, they have forgotten that, this is not America, this is Nigeria.
But wait, guess what? You're dealing with the government. You know that there's the limit. This is the level which you don't go. He said it in one of his first videos early that I know with these people, I don't want to tamper with them, and I was glad. But eventually, he started threading towards the government when we started talking about the dollar depreciating.
That he swear with his mind.
Wait,
you understand?
Yeah,
let me tell you guys a funny thing. Let me tell you guys a funny thing that you don't realize.
Yes.
People will push you.
People
will push you. They try to push me too. Oh, Daddy Freeze, you don't have any lungs, you don't have any liver. You're always afraid. Are you afraid of these people?
To talk, afraid of them. Yeah.
Daddy Freeze is afraid. Daddy Freeze, they will push you. Once you come to my page and say, oh, Daddy Freeze is afraid, block, simple.
You're gone. You're gone.
It's not like your father is a son, so that if I enter trouble, you come and bail me.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm telling you?
So, yes. So, where he started was when he started talking about the Ghanaian dollar, the Ghanaian currency being higher than the Nigerian currency. And I made point to him. I said, look, do you know the Ghanaian currency has undergone, I've forgotten the word they call it, the denomination, what they call it, 3 times. But the Naira has never gone through that, where you remove some zeros. Yes, it's gone through it 3 times. Nigeria has never gone through it. That means Nigeria is very strong. The Naira is very strong, but the problem we're having is leadership. I made that point to him. And I told him, be careful how you call these people's names. These people you are calling are people not to be toyed with.
Those people don't have conscience now. You are online calling them. They watch online. They watch everything they are doing.
They make the rules.
The rules you're playing,
and you think you can play against them.
You can't just come online and just say whatever you know. No, you can't say that.
So it's not even about Bobrisky arresting. No, those people didn't pick him up. They picked him up because of that slander. That's a slander, man. That's a big slander. That's a big big case you're looking at. You don't do that. Even people in politics there.
And the thing is, it's not like he has authority in the area, you know? Like someone like Bongolino would talk about politics and would start from the history of you know, that particular thing he's talking about. And you would know he knows his onions, you know? But VDM doesn't, he has some understanding of certain things, but when it comes to politics is not his forte. I think he should stick to areas where he can champion the cause.
Areas where he knows so many things, areas he can talk, that people can even respect him. Or like when he was saying about all those people who do all those organic fake creams, you know, yeah, that was good.
You see, the problem he has, he didn't focus on things he should focus on. He was just going everywhere. You started going all around. You know, you cannot pick on the rainbow color thing and then you say you want to travel. They're gonna block you out.
No. That rainbow color thing, where he even completely messed up, is because he has no moral high ground to talk about them.
You don't.
Then when he had issues with Bob and Bob brought out all the, you know, things from the archives, even I'm shocked. I'm like, okay, so you've been on this path before. So all of a sudden you prayed it away. Did you pray the Agege away? Did you pray it away? What happened? You know?
Exactly. And to me, what I feel that the priest said was right. People has pushed him.
You know when you're seeing followings and then you're seeing yourself growing to the 1 millions and the 1.3, 1.2, you know,
let me tell you
start giving for like, yeah, I'm doing something right.
The story of the man.
It gets into the
man that saw the villager that saw the leopard for the first time. You know,
then
so he came back to the village and he was like, I saw a leopard. So tell me, everybody was now gathering. Tell us about the leopard. It has spots, it has claws, it has sharp teeth. He jumps on the tree. Then they take him to another person. Oh yeah, come on here. The other person tell us more. It gets to a point where there's nothing more to say about the leopard.
Exactly.
So he now starts adding. Its eyes are like fire. They are pushing him. Tell us more. At night it flies. Before you know him, ordinary leopard don't turn winch. Because people they behind, they did it to me, and that's why I say experience. When I first started Free Nation, it's the only religion that you can talk about. Why don't you talk about Islam? If you talk about Islam now, they will stone you, they will do this. I don't know anything about Islam. Why am I talking about? Why are you pushing me to talk about what I don't know? The Christianity have told your pastor's spiritual father and his biological father to come. Let me teach them this Bible. They've run. Nobody agreed. When I went to Arise TV, the first time I went, they said they were bringing a pastor. By the time I got there, no pastor agreed come. They no bond the pastor well.
They don't want you to debug them.
So they just brought one nice guy who was my friend, who wasn't a pastor. He was a pastor, but not no popular pastor agreed come. The second time, no season only me there Arise TV. Nobody. Just try and get Channels TV and to invite me. Can't invite any popular pastor. They'll never do it.
They'll never do it.
They don't bond them.
You've asked them a couple of times to join your live. No.
But you see, what I see is I understand. Why they will say that the freeze. You're always talking about pastors. Why don't you talk about the government? If I want to talk about the government, I will bring Bongoli. I have ideas. I'm not totally stupid. But to talk about the government...
But you're professional. You know what the consequences.
At the level where someone like Bongoli that has studied the constitution like he wants to go and use it to do an exam. I don't have...
Oh, that feels me. I like the way you talk about pastors. Because there are a lot of them fake, man.
Because I studied scripture.
I like it. I like it very well.
Every day.
I like it.
I'm studying.
Pastors.
The problem with Nigerian pastors is that thing that they taught them that they're using to make money from you people. Now, where it stop with that? Pray in tongues, speak in tongues, and then boom, it's over. So, guys, that's as far as we can go today. Thank you all so much for coming up. I love you all. See you tomorrow.